Good Wednesday evening, everybody. Welcome to another thrilling episode of Bill's Model Pitch. Okay, and since Wednesday, you know what it is. What did you buy Wednesday? Who's by Joe over at Big Sky Model Workshop. So anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. But because I got some shop card shout outs. Okay, got one from Norman over at the Half-Ass Model Garage. Okay, Norman, thank you for the kind words. And you need to check out his channel. He's a good builder. Don't let the Half-Ass Model Garage fool you. He's built some nice stuff and everything. And he's finished a zombie build, I believe, and it's showing a Camaro. And check him out, guys. You know, get over there, tell him I sent you, and show him some love. Okay. And I also got one from Mark, the mediocre modeler. He's not mediocre by any means, guys. He's a great builder, a great guy, and everything. And he got some great builds going on. So you need to check him out and everything. Super guy, you know. Mark, thank you so much. Thank you for all the kind words and everything. And I hope I get to meet you again. Meet you someday. Not again, but you know what I mean. And not only did I get a shop card, I got a Zicky sticker. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. That will go on my wall. Okay, guys. So you're probably thinking, Bill, what did you buy for Wednesday? Well, I've had this for a while, but it comes in really handy. And if you're wanting to sand surfaces, make it really flat. Hopefully, you got a big enough one and everything. I've had this 3M. It's a rubber sanding block. Okay, you wrap your sandpaper around that and everything, and get things very smooth and things. And I'll talk about what I use that on today and everything. So any decent auto supply store should have them. If not, I'm sure you can find it online, but very good investment, guys. Okay, and many of you have been talking about the metal toolboxes that everybody's been getting from Harbor Freight, and I've even seen them at Lowe's and places like that. Well, I don't have a metal one, but I have a plastic one that I got from Harbor Freight a couple years ago, and I just started using it. It's plastic, yes, you know, but you know, it's got plenty of storage for everything I need. I keep my calipers on the very top shelf because I use them a lot. I keep my drills and drill bits up here and everything, and scissors and glue cutters, pins, things like that, and things I think I'm going to be using pretty often. I've got my scale. I use that as a straight edge also. A couple clamps to be handy and happy. I don't know. So anyway, and this part, and most of your metal ones only have I believe 2 drawers and maybe one container up here. But this one, okay, let's see. Come on. This is live, guys. But anyway, this one flips over. Normally it does so easily and everything. Maybe it's camera shy. I don't know. But anyway, this flips open. And you see, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 very lovely containers and stuff. Okay, I keep markers in this one. This one, I'm keeping clamps and hemostats in it. Okay, and use my Dremel to cut out the middle part, so I had a little more room for it. And I use the hemostats for holding small parts while I'm painting them. And clamps, you know, never know when those will come in handy. Scissors, tweezers, you know, use scissors for cutting out some of my bare metal foil. You know, and then I'll use my knife here to cut that out. And decals or decals, however you want to pronounce it. You never have enough tweezers. Okay. I got a file in here, and I've got some of my polishing pads, and I've got one of my favorite tools, one of my go-to tools is a foregrip fingernail file. And I've seen them at Walmart. I've seen them at Sally Beauty Supply, which is my preferred place to get them and everything. So, and let's see, you can make labels for it to make it even more, organized, stuff like that. Be the envy of all of your friends. So check it out, fellas. Okay. So I'm planning on going to this show coming up Saturday, Gym City in NL. Might want to take a screenshot of it or something like that. And it's going to be a really good show and everything. And it's got a great bunch of people running it and everything. And my understanding is sold out and everything. And then else type of format. So yeah, it should be a great time. Should be able to meet a lot of great people there and everything. So if you got time, check it out. So I'll probably just go there for a small visit or something like that. But who knows? You might talk me into staying longer. Who knows? Okay, so I've been working on my under 2000 group build, and I picked the Revell 68 Mustang. As I explained in my last video, I believe. Anyway, been working on the body, getting it all prepped and everything, and been kind of a bear to get it all done and everything, but it's getting there. But this is kind of weird. While I was back there, I got another one that's prepped, and probably I've done it some time ago because you can see it's yellowed, and who knows, I might build that one also. Same time, won't take any more paint. I wouldn't think much more time to paint it. And let's see. And let's see, fellas. Okay. As you know, I'm a member of the Cincinnati Auto Replicas Model Car Club, and we just had a meeting Monday night. Had a great turnout. 50 models entered, 30 people there, and go check out our Facebook page and see a few of the builds that were there and everything. So Cincinnati Auto Replicas Model Car Club, and I'm going to be adding a few more pictures to it as soon as I get them all. So you can see some of the things we have. So anyway, whenever we announce our themes for the year, I always try to make a copy, and that way I kind of know. Here's some of our themes we have and everything. So you can steal some of our ideas. I don't care, That's what the hobby's all about, sharing. Correct? Correct. And sharp-eyed viewers may have noticed October, same kit night. Okay, and so that means next month is the same kit night. And this year we chose the AMT Round 2 60 Ford pickup. Those of you who aren't familiar with the same kit night, gotta start out with this kit. And you build it out of the box, and you build stock. You can go out of the box, and you could do it your way, however you want to do it. I told the guy, I said, if you want to build something completely unrecognizable, that's cool too, as long as you start out with this kit. So anyway, let your imagination run wild. And going back to the Mustang. Okay, it's got a nice set of Tasca Ford decals, but I haven't stumbled across this. Okay, always been a Hubert Platt fan. Let me start this over. Hubert Platt. Always been a fan of his, and this particular decal sheet, you can build 3 of his cars. Okay, and I didn't realize it until I got to looking at this. Okay, he not only ran a super stock Cobra Jet Mustang, he ran one in stock Eliminator. Okay, it looks like C-stock automatic. And anyway, I want to do a little more research and see if I can build that car. But I'll probably do a deviation because if you look very closely, he ran chrome reverse wheels and had this smoothie Krager hubcap. It's probably popular for about a month. I never did like it personally, so who knows? I might put some set of Krager S wheels on it. It'd be more proper, I think. But who knows? Somebody might say, "Hey, Bill, I know where you can get some of those ugly Krager smoothie, hubcaps." We'll see. But anyway, I still got what 5 weeks on that one. Anyway, um, getting back to Same Kid Night. Okay, I had mine in primer, and I thought, only got about 5 or 6 weeks, so I think I better get serious with it. So, okay, I'm not blind. Okay, I realize the importance of having an 8-foot bed on a pickup truck if you need to haul things, and especially if it's a work truck or anything like that. But if you're not working with it and you're just going for looks, I never did like the looks of an 8-foot bed. I always thought a 6-foot bed was so much sportier and everything. And I think to me it's the 64 door pickup. I always thought it looked kind of awkward, especially from the side. And I've never been a fan of the front, but we'll see what I can do with it. But anyway, I got to thinking, maybe I could put a short bed on it. Okay, so I'm thinking about combining some elements from the wonderful Revell Poose pickup. Okay, so many good parts and everything. Okay, but you see in the back here, okay, he's got these cutouts. Okay, and let's see if I put the cab on like that, you can see it's got some holes in it that need to be filled. Okay, I got to look around. I needed something to fill it in and everything. And everybody knows that Fred Henry's favorite kit, the 67 Chevelle Pro Street, is an excellent parts tuner. A lot of people use the very cool chassis from it. Probably just maybe for back half or maybe a whole half. I don't know. But anyway, it's got other good parts in it. It's got a really nice big block Chevy engine in it. Got some nice seats, roll cages, interior pieces. Most god awful ugly wheels in my own personal opinion. We're talking to the wheel snob here and everything. But anyway, I never did like the wheels on those, and I don't know if anybody that did, But we're stuck with them, so that's why we have parts boxes. And guys, don't be afraid to use your parts box to make something nice. But anyway, you're thinking, Bill, why are you holding this? This is not an engine. This doesn't have seats. This is not have that wonderful chassis or running gear or anything. Well, I was looking at something to fill this and everything. So what I did, I cut straight across here. And I used a door card from here because it's the right thickness and everything. Cut its shape and everything. And that's what I got. And I thought it built it very nicely. So I'll probably put in primer tomorrow and see where I'm at. And who knows? I might have it finished second Monday of October. Who knows? He'd come up with a really cool color for it. And who Who knows? I might even place. You never know. My buddy Mike Jenkins seemed like he's won quite a few, and some of our other builders, Rob Metzger, he's built some really killer stuff, and they've won. And the person who wins, okay, gets to pick the same kit for the following year. So that's always kind of a nice perk. So anyway, give you a few more updates. Let's see. Bear with me. Okay, guys. And let's see. Okay, I didn't forget Jesus, and neither should you. But anyway, the Pinto. Okay, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I hit with some white lightning because I thought the paint seemed a little bit fragile, and there's a couple of places I didn't like in it, and it seemed like that corrected it. I got some rough places on the roof, and I'm hoping and praying that once it dries properly, I can polish it out and everything. And let's see. I hate going to meetings empty-handed and everything. I almost had this one ready. Excuse me, Dick. Okay. And but I couldn't find my headlight. It's not really a decal, more like a piece of paper like copied. I want to say it's around 2011. Bob Downey. Let's see. I think he did an article on the newer Mustangs. Anyway, he'd done some artwork, and he was gracious enough to put that in the magazine. I copied it, and I let's see, used that for a few other builds, like that one build Mustang you saw last year. I take that back. Must have been what, 2015, 2016, something like that. But anyway, that's where that is. Okay. So, Fairlane, like I said, I haven't really done much to it. Just kind of fitting things and stuff, and still looking for the headers that I want to use. But it's coming, guys. And let's see. Thought I'd show you this. This is a 39 Willis coupe. I always love that Art Deco style front end and everything. And I got a resin body, but the body's too thick and everything, so I wound up cutting the front end off of it and putting on a regular styrene body. And it's given me some issues, and I've gotten it better. I think I want to redo it. I think I want to cut the front end back on for everything, possibly make a tilt front end. And I don't know if you can see where these indentions are and everything. I think I need to thin it out with my Dremel and open them up. I was just going to black wash them, but I'm thinking, nah, let's do it the other way. But anyway, let's see. I've painted it like 2 or 3 times, and I never liked the color. Let's see. I painted it. Let's see, a Duplicolor red, kind of like a metallic, and I never liked that. I painted it. Let's see, with to me, I think it's warm orange or something like that. I didn't like it either. So it's been stripped several times, and so give me your opinion, guys. What color do you think would look good on this? So anyway, that's what I've got for today. Hope I can give you an update this weekend, and who knows, I might have something finished. I always love showing finished products. I don't show them that often or anything, the things I've been building, but when I do, it's a warm feeling in my heart. But anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by and everything. I really appreciate it. And like I say, be sure to check out Mark. And let's see, check out Norman at the Half-Ass Model Garage. And check out all the other YouTube content creators. And let's see, they got some good stuff on there. Great guys and goers. Give them a like and sub, and show them some love. So help us grow this hobby. Also be sure to give me a like and share, and be sure to subscribe and leave a comment. If I see it, I always respond to comments and everything, and love that feedback. Any suggestions and stuff like that, let me know. And if you like one of my shop cards, I'll leave my email address on the description. And if you'd like to swap one, that's awesome. If you just want one, if you don't have a channel, I'll send you one. So anyway, hope get to see some of you guys next weekend at the Gym City show. And plan on going to the Owensboro show in October, Plastic Modelers show. Be sure to check out the bearded guy, Jeff Lawless. He's got a flyer on there, and he's been talking about everything. They did change their venue, so make a note of that. Make sure you don't show up the wrong place or anything. But anyway, that's a good show. I went there for the first time last year, and I had a great time. Met some great people, and lifelong friends. And it was worthwhile their time to go. I drove by myself, 3-4 hour drive and everything from Hamilton, Ohio, all the way to Owensboro, Kentucky by myself. So, hopefully the wife will go with me this time. But I'm planning on going to the Acme show. So hope a bunch of you guys go there. Love to meet all of you. So anyway, guys, I think that's all I got. So be sure to spend a little time with your family. Spend some time at your model bench. And most of all, God bless you. Have a good evening.